Hello, everyone. It's Miss Bree. Today, my topic is going to be regarding relationships. One of our favorite topics, hey. Um, one of the questions that I was asked is, what are the major things that a lot of people overlook in a relationship? Now, I'm not a relationship expert. Anything, I have trouble myself, but I feel like, and just personally speaking, that a lot of people what they don't look into is like the red flags, ignoring red flags. And I know that people make mistakes and life happens and people change, things of that nature. But if once you start to get to a point that you're seeing a repetitive red flag, a repetitive red flag, and it's up to you to continuously ignore it, and then everything blows up in your face, then I feel like that's on you. Um, Another thing that you know I disagree with is, I'm not gonna say I disagree with, but I feel that people shouldn't settle. Like if you're in a relationship with a person, I know it's hard to walk away, it's hard to leave, it's hard. I understand. And some people, they can stay together, they can work it out. Some people can actually have that communication, which is very important. A lot of people have that communication where they can just sit with the person they're with, talk about it, resolve it. I know things don't change overnight, but if you can see that a person is doing better, things of that nature, you're not seeing some of those same cycles that you were seeing, then you know that your relationship is, you're on the right track, Um, but if you tell that person the same thing over and over again, this is bothering me. That was one of the issues that I've had before. I tell the person, this is bothering me. Please don't do it again. Okay, I'm sorry. They do it again. Please don't do it again. Please don't. And they do it again. Now, when it gets to that point where you're telling them specifically, don't do this. This is disrespectful. I don't like this. They say, okay, I apologize. I'm sorry. Y'all go through your whole spiel, blah, blah, blah. Month later, back at it. 2 months later, back at it. 6 months later, year later, I don't care when it was, and you're back at it. I feel that's totally disrespectful. Um, I, that's my main thing, and I hate the disrespect. I hate being disrespectful because yeah, I don't know what y'all dealing with, because I can be disrespectful, but I left that with my early 20s. I'm pushing 30 now, so all of that craziness is out the way. I'm on more of a grown up. I'm a woman, you know what I'm saying? I got two children that I'm trying to raise and make sure that I can provide them the best quality life. And when you're in a relationship and you feel that, and if it's getting to a point where your inner peace is being diminished, because I feel like I was getting to that point where my inner peace, now it could be me. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. It could be me. It could be that I'm not the correct person for that person. And that is totally fine as well, because I've noticed that happens sometimes, like me. I need a person with patience. Point blank period. You have to have patience. No, let me number one, you have to be nice to me. What I cannot stand is a man with an attitude. You're rude, you got an attitude, you act like everything is just a big deal, and oh, I'm going through. Like, you how long? It's been 5 years, you're still going through? Because now you're pulling me down because you going through. Relationships, I guess it is hard. It's harder than I expected it to be, because in my head, in my imaginary head, I'm thinking, hey, uh, you want him, he wants you. Y'all know y'all want this thing, y'all want to be together. It's gonna all work out, which is all fine and dandy. Some people, it's like that, I guess. But in a lot of situations, sometimes you might just gotta let it go. Some people might just be in your life for that season. And I know that it's hard to swallow, but that may actually be the case in a lot of these cases. That person, they may have just been there. Like, I know for a fact, um, people have come into my life as a lesson learned, things like that, and that transitions to your next relationships, because that's some of the problems that I have faced in my current situation here. I got with a person who just got out of a whole traumatic relationship, and all this and that distrust. So some stuff went down, So now this person that I'm with now, their whole demeanor, of course, from what they're telling me, because nigga always say, well, I used to be like this, I used to do that, I used to have this, blah. But anyway, according to what they have told me is that, that relationship changed them, which I understand a relationship can change you, because I have been through some stuff that kind of, that changed me. It was some traumatic stuff I've been through too that could have changed me. But I also feel just the type of person I am, I'm not going to bring or pull what somebody else has done to me and put it on the next person, because people are different and that's not fair to that person that I'm with. And it was hard for that person that I was with to understand, don't do that to me. Just because that person, your ex, did this and that ex did, I'm not them. I'm a whole totally different bitch. So don't even put me in there, excuse my language, but don't even put me in their category. Don't even come at me like I'm going to be in that category, because you already starting this thing off wrong. Yeah, it's good to have your guard up in the beginning and all of that. That's one thing. Have your guard up. That's fine. Have your guard up. Don't trust them until they make themselves trustworthy. I always told myself, don't trust them until they make themselves trustworthy. You know? But, yeah, that's just some relationship one-on-one. It's not going to be easy. I feel like that if two people really, really want to be together, it shouldn't. I don't see why it should be hard. Because the type of person that I am, I if you treat me good, all you gotta do is treat me good, treat me like you're a queen, and take out the trash, wash my car. Like, it's like I want very little stuff. Like, the stuff I would be wanting to be so little. Like, hoes be out here wanting niggas buying them whole outfits, go buy me nigga, just wash my car for me, please. I don't need you to buy me a whole car. I don't need you to do any of that. All I need you to do is take care of you, take care of your part of what you need to do, and just help me out a little bit. Just do some manly things so you can make yourself useful around here. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk past no full trash. I feel like that's so I shouldn't be picking up your slack, picking up, doing what I gotta do for myself. I'm gonna do that regardless, but doing what I gotta do for myself and picking up your slack, and then you're not helping out. Like, no, that's not gonna work. And then have an attitude? No, honey, what is wrong with you? You think somebody gonna stick with that? I've stuck with it long enough. I'm not gonna say that everything is all bad, because I'll be alive if I was to say that. But I feel like that maybe the season is changing. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it could be me. Maybe I'm never satisfied. But no, I don't think it's me all the way. I really don't. Like, I know some people, oh, women never admit when they're wrong. But like, if I was to showcase some of what I'm talking about, you're gonna say like you're totally not wrong. Even the person I'm talking about knows that I'm not wrong. They know. It's just, and they know that it's something that they have to work on themselves with. So now it's like I'm at the position as to, do I just quit? Because, do I just quit totally and just say, fuck it. I'm do me. Because I know I ain't got to worry about shit when it comes to me. If a bill due, I ain't got to worry about, oh, is this person going to pay their part this month? Oh, it's going to be late because this person this month? Am I going to have to pull out more of my pocket because of that person? If it's just me and my bill, if I'm late, I'm late. But I'm not going to be damn not going to make somebody else late on their shit, because once you're late, it's like, look at me, I'm ready to get into a whole rant about that. But that's a big tough situation. Like, finances is some shit. Like, that financial, once you get into a financial situation or a financial burden, and it's because of somebody, and not because like they put you there totally, but because they did not do what they could have done. And the thing is, in my situation, like, that person realized it. They know. Good dude. He knows. Like, he realized, this ain't how I'm supposed to be. I need to, step my game up. Okay, all of that. Let's say you do step your game up. What about the attitude? Now, I ain't gonna say, I know that I'm gonna say how I feel regardless. And that makes me know that I might need a person that's gonna be able to accept what I say and not try to always fight what I say. Like, let me tell you, like, this dude, I can say it takes 10 steps to walk to the bus stop. He will have an argument as to why it doesn't take 10 steps. You know what I'm saying? And I could be 100% right or anything. Like, it's just like, why do you always have to have a rebuttal? Why do everything I say you have to go against me? Everything I try to do, everything I try to say to make you a better person, you make it seem like you don't want to take that in because it's coming from me. But let somebody else tell you the exact same thing that I told you. Oh, yeah, I just already told you that. This person ain't telling you nothing different than your girl has already told you. And another big pointer in relationships is communication. Like, you can talk to you blue in the face, but if they don't get where you coming from, then that shit was just pointless. Because I can tell you one thing. I can have a whole spiel with my dude about something. I can say one sentence that's not halfway related to the whole conversation. She's going to take that one sentence and make the whole conversation that. Now we all blown out of proportion. Now everybody mad. Now feelings hurt. Now people sad, depressed, all this and that. Because of what? Because you don't know how to take constructive criticism. But you can give it, though. You can give it. You can give it every day. When I drive, everything I do, when I cook, stuff, everything. You can give criticism. But when somebody try to tell you something to help or better you got something to say back instead of just accepting it. Like, that shit I just don't understand. I'm only on YouTube about it because, I want to make this video because I just got to get it out. Like, I'm not going to go into detail about every little thing because, again, like I said, I'm not perfect either, but shit, I'm damn near to me, like, comparing to what I'm like, some of y'all, like they said, you let a nigga slide, you start ice skating. You keep forgiving, you're going to end up hating him. All of that, I feel like, is true. Like me, I'm a very forgiving person. I'm a Libra. We're cool. We're chill. I'm very hard. I'm a firecracker. Like, when I get mad, I do pop, pop. And that's it. I'm good. I don't hold grudges. What I feel like I need a person who's patient with me, a person who's patient, a person who's nice, who treat me good. Like, treat me like your queen. And I'm going to treat you like my king. But I can't treat you like a king and you halfway treat me decent and you want to talk to me any kind of way. And you end, like, some of these niggas, I don't know. They be feeling themselves a little too much. I don't know. Like, y'all mama spoiled you too much or something. I don't know what's going on because Bree ain't unless you spoil me. Like, I'm not going to keep on giving and giving. I'll show you a little something. Like, I'll show you who I am so you know the type of person I am. But, like, it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. We ain't in this shit. I'm not in this shit by myself. And I'll be damned if I'm the one all mad, sad, depressed, and all this because of rude ass motherfucker. Nah, that shit dead. Dead as a bitch. And then you can't even, and then another thing, when it's a person that you can't even have a conversation with, a grown-up conversation, mind you now, I'm pushing 30 years old. I'll be 30 this September. I have 2 children. When you get to a point where you can't even have you can't ever, it could be the smallest thing, you cannot ever have a decent conversation. You can't, and my problem is I can't ever finish my sentence. I can't even get my whole sentence all before you going all crazy and all this and that. That shit, something's wrong with that. That shit is not right. And I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I'm not going to put up with it because I don't have to. You do not benefit me. Like, niggas be thinking that they benefit somebody. And I'm not saying I benefit him, but in these last couple of years, if you wanna get a list out, and if you gonna put a list as to how much I benefited you versus what you benefited me for, the list of what I benefited for you, what you benefited from me, that list is going to be way longer. And I'm tired of just trying to work it out. So, I guess we just going to split. And I feel so relieved. I feel like weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Now, I could be crazy. It could be me. A lot of it could be me. But I'm telling you, it ain't. Boy, I had to get it off my chest because I need to go back making music or something. I need a fucking diary or something because sometimes I just be heated. Like, I be going out. Sometimes I be going on my walks because sometimes, I don't know, I feel like, you ever heard the God in me or I feel like there's a monster that's up in that jungle, and sometimes that God in me has to be bigger than the monster inside, because sometimes that monster be taking over, boy. That sometimes I gotta go out, go take my walks, walk me about 10, 20 laps, get my mind right, to have me a productive day. Because sometimes I worry about shit that I shouldn't worry about, stress about shit that I shouldn't stress about, and all that does is damage my inner peace. And I'm tired of my inner peace being damaged, because I'm so much of a big-hearted person and so much of an understanding person that I'm allowing. So, if you did not learn anything from this rant, it would be never interrupt your inner peace. For anybody, for anything. Do not interrupt you being you. Deuces. Like, comment, subscribe.